This tutorial video shows you how to use Audacity, a free audio player and editor, to make your practice time more efficient. First, download and install Audacity on your PC or Mac. This video uses Windows 11 running on a Dell PC. The executable file is downloaded to your device. Run the software installer, and then you should also end up with an icon on your desktop to launch the software. Next, download audio files from Chorus Connection to your PC or Mac. Then, import those audio files into Audacity. Most normally, the desired files will include a voice predominant and/or muted part, a balanced voice version, and possibly a pronunciation file. If you're not fluent in Hebrew or German, which I am definitely not, each file you import will create a separate track. Note that you can reduce the height of a track on your screen so that you can see more tracks on the same screen. Also note that some tracks will import as mono or stereo, that is with a left and right channel, based on how they were recorded in the first place. Once you import the desired files, save the project as an Audacity file. It will automatically save in .aup format. When you are done practicing one piece, let's say Chichester Psalms, close it. And then you can use recent files to find a previous project piece that you were practicing and load that into Audacity. First and foremost, Audacity is an audio player with standard functions like play, pause, and stop. The controls are found in the upper left corner of your screen. To play, just select a track by clicking on the Select button or the Solo button, and then hitting play.
Let's go through the pronunciation of the Hebrew text of the first movement of Bernstein's Chichester Psalms. Ura hanevel v'chinor ura.
We will be able to select a portion of a track, a clip, and listen to it once or multiple times in a row, which is putting it in a loop. We can also change the tempo, slowing the clip down to work on different words or notes or rhythms, and then gradually speeding back up to the desired tempo. I will be using the pronunciation track of Chichester Psalms Movement 1 to demonstrate. Just click and drag your cursor across a portion of the track to select it.
Ura hanevel v'chinor ura.
Then click the loop button on the far right side of the audio player button array.
Ura hanevel v'chinor ura. Ura hanevel v'chinor ura.
When you enable the loop feature, notice how the color in the timeline changes, as well as the shading of the button itself. To slow down the audio, select Effects, then select Change Tempo. Note the slider used to select a positive, which is faster, or negative, which is slower, change. And note the original length on the left and the new length on the right to verify. Make sure to check the box Use High Quality Stretching to maintain the pitch and clarity of the slower sound. Once you set the desired change, in this case 20% slower, hit apply to make the changes. Don't worry, when we're finished, we will undo these changes. And note that you will have to reposition the endpoint of your loop.
Ura hanevel vechinor ura.
In this case, I'd like to slow it down even more, so I'm going to hit apply again.
Ura hanevel vechinor ura.
Once you're confident with the slower speed, undo the changes, adjust the loop endpoint, and try again at the original tempo.
Ura hanevel vechinor ura. Ura hanevel vechinor ura.
If you're good, then remove the loop from the selection by using transport, then looping, where you will then see clear loop. There are also soft keys to set the loop, L for loop, or to clear the loop, Shift Alt L pressed at the same time. Either way will work. Notice the change in the shading of the selection in the timeline, and notice how play doesn't stop at the end of the selection once the loop is cleared.
Ura hanevel vechinor ura. Aira shachar shachar aira.
In this next portion of the video, we will see how to change the playback volume and apply the looping technique to the selected audio clip. Remember, you can adjust the audio volume in the Audacity software, as well as with the volume controls on your device speakers. In this case, I will demonstrate using the voice predominant first with changes in tempo, and once I'm comfortable with that, I will use the balanced voice to further reinforce my confidence in my part. Select the voice predominant track. Reset to the beginning with the fork button from the left. Play and sing along with your part. Again, adjust the volume to suit. Next, create an audio loop to repeat. Notice how the loop button gets darker when selected. Now, slow it down to practice using the effects and change tempo features. When ready, undo the tempo change to return to the original. Now, I'm going to switch to the balanced voice to test my confidence. And finally, to change what you see on the screen, you can lengthen or shorten the timeline. So hold down the control key, use the scroll wheel, and you can make it larger and smaller. You can change the position of the audio file on your screen by dragging the slider at the bottom to the right or the left. I typically write down the time of the audio on my music so I can easily get back to certain measures or phrases that give me trouble. You can find the time along the timeline and the start and end time of your selection at the bottom of the screen in the center. If you wish to know how to do anything in Audacity, just Google it, as there are numerous YouTube videos available and also links directly to the Audacity manuals. Slow practice makes for fast progress, and using Audacity is one way to maximize the productivity of your individual practice time. I hope you find this helpful, and good singing!